You're watching the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Salah to settle it in front of the Kop.
Hello and welcome back to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. I'm here with Turkish. How you doing, fella?
All good, man. All good.
Good to have you on the channel.
How you been?
This
How you
isn't
been?
your debut on the Kop TV, is it? Pretty sure you've been on before.
I think I've been on before.
Yeah,
It's been a little while though.
Yeah, it's been a long sec.
Yeah, I've tried to avoid it for a little while, but this season's different.
But you're happy to come on now?
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm ready.
Now, how are you though? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'll be better after 3 points on Sunday, hopefully. But right now, I'm good. Sitting in first place. It's been a while since we've been in this position. Can't complain at all. Everything's going smoothly.
Yeah, I've seen a very different Turkish this year to the one that everyone knows and loves. You're a cool, chill dude anyway, right? But chuck in that you're top of the league and certain players have changed your opinion. They've won you over. Listen, as a friend of you, it's great to see you happy this season. But at the same time, I don't want to see no smiles coming out of this beautiful set of teeth on Sunday. Let me tell you that right now. Remember to smash the likes. Remember to go back and watch the preview that we've done with Robbie on the Kop TV. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already. This close to 30k. Come on, people. Let's push us over the line. Right. Today, I thought, we've done a combined 11 on AFTV. I'm not going to reveal how it went because you can go and watch that straight after this. But I wanted to specifically focus on the forward players at both clubs. And the question I'm posing is, which club has the better set of forwards? Which scares you the most? If you're a defender out of these names, who do you not want to play against? Now, Arsenal, as we know, the striking roles have changed throughout the years. We've seen the likes of Yaya Sanogo come and go. We've seen Lacazette and Aubameyang have a really strong first couple of years. And I guess that position for Arsenal was lacking really until this season. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned Aubameyang and Laka, and the thing about that is we never really found a way to bring them both into it and you know, build on fluidity. You mentioned Yaya Sanogo, and I could mention a few others over the years where, you know, quality-wise, from what I knew
Lucas
Arsenal to
Perez.
be. Yeah, but you know what? Perez is a guy that he had quality, but we signed him as someone coming in to have an impact on the first 11, where really he's someone you bring in for squad depth. So right now we're in a much better place. Very fluid attacking line, scoring heaps of goals. So it's going to be an interesting debate because Liverpool got quality front line as well.
As we know, let's go through the Arsenal striking available options. As we know, they basically play a three up front, so we can't really class Saka as a striker, but we're talking about the forward players, right? So Arsenal, Saka, unbelievable season, as we know, well on course to be winning a lot of individual honours at the end of the season as well. Gabby Jesus, who I'm a massive fan of. If I'm honest, I think the way that City have just found Alvarez to kind of replace him shows you how strong they are. And I was so surprised that they let him go to you. But so far we've got Saka, Jesus, Martinelli. Liverpool fans know all too well about this guy because Klopp has been waxing lyrical about him. He says he's a generational talent. Chuck in Leandro Trossard off the bench or even to start. Scored a hat-trick at Anfield this season already. Eddie Nketiah, done a really good job when he was called upon. Whether he stays around is yet to be seen. And of course, we'll chuck Emil Smith-Rowe in there as well. So that's 6 players there that Arsenal can call upon to play. How dangerous? Let's give it out of 10, right? In terms of the whole squad, what you've got to start and come off the bench in various different competitions. How scary is that 6 that you can call upon there out of 10?
Listen, I'm an Arsenal fan, so in terms of an opposition view of it, I think you can tell me more how scary it is. But you look at the amount of goals we scored this season, it's not far off Man City. I think we're very close to them.
I think 1 goal behind Man City.
There you go.
In the Prem.
You look at the age of some of these players.
Scary.
You look at the number
Still
of years
young.
they've been together, and for me, it's still very early days in that kind of gelling period.
Sure.
Jesus has just come in this summer. He's missed a big chunk of the season, yet he's been so important for us already. So in terms of how scary is Arsenal's front line, I think it's one of the scariest in the league, if I'm honest with you. I look at Man City and, of course, over the years, Liverpool too. Both clubs have had crazy front lines, crazy forwards that deliver week in, week out, hence, multiple 90-point seasons. I think the front line we've got can lead us into the same direction for sure.
Do you think when he is fully fit and he's starting from fresh next season that Jesus can be that Salah type where 25 goals a season, you just know, because you haven't really had someone, I mean, obviously you will this season, but someone who clears that every season without fail? Is he that guy next season, a Salah type?
Nah, I'd compare Jesus more to Firmino. I think they've got a lot of similarities. It's so technical on the ball. They can take 2-3 defenders out of a game on their own. I'd probably look more towards Martinelli and then Saka as the top goal scorers at Arsenal over the coming years. I think Jesus will be the one to kind of, bring them in, open up the spaces for them to run into, exactly what Firmino was doing for Mane and Salah. So do I think Jesus will be a 2025 goal Premier League striker? No, but I do think we have wingers that can accommodate for that.
Yeah, I hear it. So let me give you a rating out of 10 and you can give our 6 players a rating out of 10 in terms of scariness. The scary thing, funnily enough, using that word, is that these guys are only going to get better. And I'm talking specifically about Saka, Martinelli and Jesus. I think the other 3 will come in and out and do their bit. You've seen already, Nketiah, 7 goals this season?
Yeah, 4
in about 10 league, games. Or but he's just, in that period when you needed him, he was there, he was chipping in.
And let's not forget,
future is there as well.
Emile
Smith-Rowe.
It's hard to talk about him this season because he's missed pretty much the whole season.
Yeah.
But last season he scored 10 goals in the Premier League.
Yeah, he did. He was really good.
And he, more often than not, he was on the left-hand side too. So if we can get that Emile Smith-Rowe back, then like you said, young team, still growing, still far from their prime. Obviously, Jesus is closer to his prime than Saka, Martinelli, Smith-Rowe. But we are headed into a very good direction.
So out of 10, and again, let me know if you agree or disagree with this one in the comments. I'm going to give you 8.8 fair?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
We'll go in decimal points. Let's look at Liverpool's. We can choose from Mohamed Salah, Luis Diaz, Darwin Nunez, Cody Gakpo, Bobby Firmino until the end of this season, of course, and Diogo Jota. Now, for me personally, obviously Salah should start every game, but any of those others can play whenever. And I feel like maybe they're just, and again, the age definitely comes into it. These guys, if you look at Salah, even Jota and Firmino, I would class them as prime, if not just past it.
Yeah.
Whereas Nunez, Diaz and Gakpo, I mean, that could scare any defence for years to come.
Yeah.
And again, let us know in the comments if you agree or disagree. I'm just going to edge it to Liverpool. Give me a number out of 10.
Well, for Liverpool's front line, yeah? You know what it is?
The ceiling could be better for you guys in terms of scariness, but right now, you're a defender.
Honestly, I think the ceiling could be argued because individually, when you name the Liverpool players out, quality. I just haven't seen it pieced together yet. Firmino, Mane, Salah, that was pieced together perfectly. And
will we ever see anything like that in the Premier League? 3 getting 20 each at their prime.
Potentially, because the way football's gone now, I mean, even before them, you had Sterling, Sturridge, Suarez.
True.
So I do think it can happen again. But with this crop you've got now, with Firmino kind of being phased out and eventually leaving the club, I haven't seen it pieced together. If you ask me about Diaz, quality player, and I think his ceiling is so high. Gakpo initially came in, found it tough, but I think he's kind of kicked on now. Jota, as an Arsenal fan,
loves a goal against Arsenal.
Yeah, he
I think
really
it's 5 and 7 for Liverpool.
Saying about Jota, he loves a goal, and then he just loves just going over to the fans and doing all of this. Like, we've got some sort of beef. Like, what's wrong with my man? But he's a quality player,
man. He's obviously going to give it that. He scored on his debut for Liverpool at Arsenal.
Salah goes without saying, even in a poor season for him this season.
The numbers speak for themselves.
The numbers are still there. It's just not up to the standards he's set, not only for himself but in the league as well.
Yeah.
If I was to give that a number in terms of your attack, I'm gonna have to say at the moment 7.5.
Oh wow!
Yeah, but Alex, you got about 40 something goals this season? I thought you was going to
start on an 8 at least.
No, because I do think you have the potential to get to 8s, 9s, and so on.
Because we were like a 9.5, I would say.
Oh, 100%. 100%. But you know, Nunes, I think he'll kick on. You know, a lot of people have been on his back, but I see a quality player there, and I think he can become a 20-goal-a-season player for you, man. But like I said, this season, with all the addition, Diaz coming in January, Nunes coming in the summer, Gakpo coming in the January just gone. It's still early days for this crop of forwards, and I just haven't. I think I'd be doing an injustice to that front three where you mentioned 9.5 if I gave this crop of forwards anything close to a 9. I think 7.5 with room for growth for sure.
See, maybe I'm regretting giving you such a high number now.
I'm happy you went first.
Jeez. Well, that's my, I mean, what did I say? 8.9?
8.8.
8.8
We'll say 8.9 too.
I mean, geez, maybe I should have done a little 8.5.
But we're producing now. That's the thing. You've seen it.
That's it.
Together.
This is why I have to maybe I'm at 8.4 at the minute, I'd say.
On Liverpool.
Yeah. Just in the way that, listen, 7-0 against United, Nunes got 2, Gakpo got 2, Salah got 2, and Bobby scored as well.
Yeah.
So let's not forget, Bobby can still come off the bench. He loves a goal against Arsenal. So there is still massive danger there for any defence in the world. We saw what we did to Madrid in the first 20 minutes. Probably the best team around, and 2-0 up in 20 minutes. So this is a tight one, but we're going to let you decide in the comments. Out of 10, and we're going to use the word scary, because I think if you're a defender, shit, I don't want to play it against them today. So scary. Out of 10, how scary is Arsenal's front line of Saka, Martinelli, Jesus, Eddie, Leandro Trossard, who am I missing?
Emil
Smith-Rowe as well. Or is it Liverpool 6 of Salah, Diaz, Jota, Nunes, Gakpo, and Firmino as the 6? So let us know. I've gone for 8.4 with definitely potential to grow. But I think Arsenal's growth is also very scary as well. So let us know in the comments, who wins this one? Is it Arsenal's front 6 or is it Liverpool's front 6? And of course, we will be outside Anfield on Sunday, where all this chat finishes and we see who's really about it when Arsenal come to town on Sunday. Make sure you go and follow Turkish, doing massive things on the Big 6 and Big 6 Extra. This man is building an empire in front of us.
Trying, bro.
We love to see it, bro. I'm there whenever you need me.
Come on.
And of course, subscribe to the Kop TV. Get your score predictions down below. Who's won this one, me or Turkish? Let us know. Take care.
Thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.
Please, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Kop TV.
The voice of football's most famous stand.